Hey, your wolf is here again. That's rich coming from you. Because if my memory serves me correctly, and I assure you, it does, you're the one who refuses to let anyone else serve her when she dines in. Even I've witnessed that firsthand. Is that the lie you're telling yourself? You sound like a dumbass flashlight. You heard me the first time. You kept complaining when I called you Sparkles, so this is what you get now. Suck it up. Well, if you didn't mind the first nickname, you should have thought about that before bitching about it. You're lucky I don't call you worse. If I called you worse, that means you did something to deserve it. Do keep up, will you? So, what do you want me to do? I told her to wait outside since we're in the middle of closing, which she apparently knew for some reason. Do you usually tell her your schedule? Well, regardless, she's currently waiting out front expecting you. That said, if you want me to send her away, I will. I don't care how well known she is in the city. If she's bothering you in any way, I'm not gonna stand by and. What's with the look? I don't. Whatever. Just answer my question already. Do you want me to send her away or not, Flashlight? If you say so. What is it now? Ugh, don't make a big deal out of this. We get scheduled together often, so all I'm doing is minimizing the chance of bullshit happening during one of my shifts. There's nothing more to it. I heard that. Hurry up so we can leave already. Well, hey there, hon. I'm starting to think I wouldn't see you tonight. Careful. Keep talking like that, and I'll start to think you like my company or something. If you want a bite, you know I could push you against this car and you've been out here barely 30 seconds. Hi, Dante. Serena. How's the local ice prince doing tonight? I'm not responding to that ridiculous nickname. I could call you something else if you want. I mean, Casanova's got quite a nice ring to it. Don't you have better things to do right now? Sure I do. One of them standing in front of me, in fact. Whatever. Flashlight, are you gonna be good if I leave now? Alright. What time are you coming in tomorrow? Because if that Southern style headache comes in again, I'm passing them off to you instead. I don't care that he tips well. I don't need to deal with another shifter trying to flirt with me. Aw, does that make what we have special? I tolerate you for their sake. Don't get it twisted. And you wonder why you've earned the nickname you have. Ignoring that comment. You. I expect a text telling me you made it home. Got it? Good. I'll see you tomorrow. You sure you don't want to ride home, Dante? I can handle 2 people at once. I can make it to the bus stop down the street just fine. Suit yourself. Good night, Icy. You know, I feel like it's a miracle he still talks to me. One of these days he's gonna throw me out. The fact that that's him in a good mood makes me wonder what he's like when pissed off. I'll take your word for it. Besides, I've got other things on my mind at the moment. Well, I've been wondering how you've been since the last time I saw you. What was that? 4 days ago now? Mm-hmm. And if I remember correctly, I left you with a bit of a parting gift. Tell me, can you still see where my teeth dug into your skin? You didn't seem to mind when my mouth was against your body that night. I could always leave marks in places for my eyes only if you'd prefer. And if I said I would enjoy it, what then? You seem to enjoy nonetheless. Mm. Seems like you've been waiting to do that since you set foot out here. If you say so. How was your shift, by the way? I know you don't always enjoy working late like this. That's good to hear. Though, I do have a question. What's going on with Dante and this other shifter? You seem pretty pressed about whatever it is. Well, what's this person like? Are they particularly insufferable? Or is this more of a Dante living up to his reputation kind of thing? So, leaning towards the latter. Got it. What's their name? I don't recognize the name, but I'll be on the lookout from now on, I guess. Oh, did you end up getting a chance to go to that gallery you mentioned? You seemed pretty excited about it last time we talked. No, you're all good. Keep going. I like listening to you talk. Sure, send me the pictures whenever you get the chance. What's up? There was a job I had to handle this afternoon. One of our contracted healers asked if we could help escort a guest speaker for a conference being held tomorrow. He's a divinator and the healer's husband. They felt better knowing we were looking after him. All in all, the job took a couple of hours, max. Not to mention, there were 3 of us besides the guest, so we had nothing to worry about. After that, I took care of a few things around the den before taking the rest of the evening for myself, especially since I could use the stress relief. I went to pick up dinner from the soul food place I like when I ran into someone. She's a surveyor. I hadn't seen her since we hooked up about 6 months ago. We got to talking for a while, catching up and whatnot. She looked very good, and the thoughts she echoed in my head were certainly something. She'll be in town for a few weeks. I try and hit her up if she's interested in squeezing in a night together before she leaves again. Either way, it was really good to see her, even if we don't end up spending any time with each other. Actually, speaking of, are you free next Friday? Around, say, 6 p.m.? The pack's hosting a community mixer at the den. You should come by. It's a good way for us to get more business, yes. We're always trying to get our name around the city as best we can. But it's also a chance for us to spend time with others while acting as a host. You know there's no limit to how many pack events you come to, right? We're not keeping count or anything. If you're worried about who else might be there, you could always stick with Declan. You two seemed to mesh well last time you came by the den. No, Nova won't be there. She said it'd be too much of a risk, being seen around the pack publicly like that. They'd skipping to spend the night with her instead. If you do end up coming, I'll make sure you have a good time. And if you pass up on it, no harm done. All I'm doing is extending the invitation formally, all right? You're staring. There's no need to apologize, hon. I've got no issue with eyes on me. Though, I must point out that, for once, I don't have much skin on display. So, why are you looking at me? Got something on the tip of your tongue? It's a shame it's not me, but I'm sure you can manage, can't you? Is it something serious? You know you can tell me anything, hon. If you need my help or something, all you have to do is ask. Then what is it? Oh. I mean, if that's all it was, you can tell me I'm on your mind. After all, that's no secret. It is nice knowing I can still put you at a loss for words. It's a good look on you. I'm just saying. What's your question then? Simple, because I wanted to come pick you up from work. After all, I should put my knowledge of your schedule to good use. Are you implying I have an ulterior motive, hon? I'll say this. When I pulled into this parking lot, the only thing on my mind was making sure you got home safe. That being said, if you want me to take you somewhere else, or if you'd like some company tonight, all you'd have to do is ask. You know, tongue-tied really is a good look on you. Is that what you want from me tonight? Why don't you get in then, and you can tell me where I should drop you off tonight. Sound good? I thought it might. Get in.